Happy New Year, everyone. I wish you a blissful year of abundant grace. It's going to be a beautiful year for me and all of you. So, this VDM 180 million missing money saga is an eye-opener. Yes, it is an eye-opener to all of us and to me. It has given me an opportunity to say what I've always believed about the average Nigerian, about who we are as a people and how we treat ourselves. My only regret in this broadcast is that I was unable to say what I'm going to say now before VDM declared that it was a prank. Otherwise, by now, everybody for respect me as a highly opinionated somebody who speaks like a prophet. You see, let me say this. Why I call the VDM experiment an eye-opener. If you're one of those people who criticize VDM, who rushed to the social media to call him a thief and to believe that he did something inordinate with the NGO money given to him, let me tell you today that you don't get sense. Yes, you don't get sense. By that action of yours, you just mark your own paper and you declare, say, you don't get sense. And if you don't get sense, let me tell you the way out. Listen more to people. Because in the first place, you don't get a good sense of judgment. So you have to listen to opinionated people more so that you can learn more, so that sense when you don't get, you go get them. Now let me talk about 3 categories of people who criticize VDM negatively, and there are many in Nigeria. The first one I have told you, now people who no get sense. You see, if you don't get sense, nobody can help you. That is how your God made you. There are some people who are born to think for others. You have to know that. God gave them the gift of thinking for others. He gave them the gift of intelligence so that others can learn listening to them. So there are people when naturally they don't get sense. Their opinion is other people's opinion. They'll be like paper when wind to blow. Anywhere when the wind blow them, now there they go. So they will just listen and begin to support people without thinking. That's the first category of human beings who condemned VDM even though they have not known the truth. There's another set of people. Those ones, now them wicked pass. They are the bad belle people. The fact say money they enter NGO when VDM they run, then they jealous, then they envy. The fact say VDM they popular, they pepper them, and they are just waiting for him to fall. The same person that everybody have been saying, this young man is doing well. Oh, he's like a one-man police fighting to correct the ills of the society. Now there you will see those when they envy him, either because they can't be like him, or they just want him to fall. You don't need to offend bad belly people before they do you bad. There are people like that, just jealous of VDM. If that kind of money were enter the VDM hand, for an NGO enter their hand, they will wallow palm. So for their mind, they think say everybody be like that. You see, and out of these bad belly people are also people that VDM have called out on social media. They are waiting for him to call. You see the other one, he came out quickly without even thinking. But me here, I believed VDM that even before he said it was a prank. Me, I believe him. He was actually, his website was hacked because there was a young man who warned him earlier on. I believe VDM. I see him as a man who cannot lie. I've already seen him. So the third set of people are those people who lack what is called evaluative orientation. If you like, call it assessment orientation. This assessment orientation is what enables you to psychologically study a man and say this man is like this. Because the most Africans don't have assessment orientation, that is why we end up voting the wrong people into government. That's why South Africans did not support Julius Malema. So in ignorance, they will start voting for the wrong people because they cannot study people by mere listening to them. I don't have to know you in person. By watching you speaking on TV, I can tell the kind of person you are because I am rich in assessment orientation. So there are some Nigerians who lack evaluative orientation. This third set of people and the first set of people are the same. You have to listen more to people who have this assessment orientation. My assessment of VDM is a boy who loves integrity. He loves sincerity, transparency. I already believe him. I can beat my chest for that boy, that he will not fall your hand. Let me use this opportunity to tell all NGOs. If you ever want to donate to charity, to give back to the society, the NGO run by VDM is a good place, a fertile ground to put your money. I trust that boy. I'm not saying he doesn't like money. He will work for his money. He knows the money that he will use for himself. No wonder he's an Edo man. There's something about Edo people. If an Edo man says, he's a typical Edo man says he's going to stand by you, count on him. That bravery, that courage comes from Edo State. That's why I understand him. I know where he's coming from. If you go to some of the earliest videos I did on this TikTok, there was a video I did. I was like, if you are abroad and you want to build a house in Nigeria and you need somebody to trust, please contact me. You can trust me. I will not eat your money and run away. Some people were saying, oh yeah, see this one, who go trust you? I did that thing because I was tired of hearing stories of family people eating the money belonging to their people abroad, doing 419 to their own family members. And I was like, if you are looking for a man to trust, you can trust me. Because I love to show integrity. I just love to prove that there are still some good people who cannot be moved by money. VDM keeps saying, money does not move me. Money does not move me. Can't you see he's saying the truth? Because you don't have assessment orientation. You lack evaluative orientation. You cannot see that he's saying the truth. Because we no longer trust ourselves in this country. We don't trust our politicians. So even when someone is saying the truth, you don't know. The same Nigerians who are always saying, we want men of integrity. If you see a man of integrity, will you follow him? If you see a man of integrity, will you trust him? If you meet a man of integrity, will you defend him? If we have a man of integrity as our president, are we going to recognize him and defend him any day? That is the question I'm posing to you Nigerians now. And that is what the VDM experience has exposed. Thank you, VDM. It is a social experiment that tells you who we are. So, all of you, you're going to learn. Not necessarily the hard way, but I believe you have learned. That experiment was necessary because even before this announcement came out, some have started criticizing VDM. If they see him do anything, they say, oh, he has started spending the money. So the boy had to come out with this social experiment. So VDM, I declare you a sociologist. Today, I love your boldness. You are just like me. Do more of it. And let me say this. Nobody can bring you down. But make sure you don't disappoint me. Don't soil your hands. With this confidence that I have in you, do not soil your hands. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay? No one is going to bring you down. The time for change has come, and we will support you all the way. I know your weaknesses. I'm not going to be talking about your weakness. When I meet you, I will tell you what your weaknesses are and how to work against those weaknesses. Thank you.